So the other day I was on Twitter, and I don't go on Twitter a lot, but I saw a post that said everybody needs to Google Florida man and then type in your birthday. Apparently, if you type in your birthday and you type in Florida man, you'll get really weird results because people in Florida are weird. So I decided to do it, right? I typed in Florida man November 25th because that's when my birthday was. And the first thing that popped up was naked Florida man accused of spreading feces during school break. There was a guy in Florida who was naked at a school spreading poop everywhere. Florida is weird, right? So for this video though, I'm doing something crazy. I posted on my community tab like 2 minutes ago, literally 2 minutes ago right here. I said, tell me when your birthday is. This is for a video. I have a bunch of your birthdays. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on Google, search up your birthday and then Florida man. We're gonna see what the people in Florida have been doing on your birthday. So I posted this 4 minutes ago. It's already got like way too many comments. So what I'm gonna do to make this fair is I'm just gonna randomly pick one. All right, so I'm gonna pick a random birthday. We're gonna go with this one, November 11th. Okay. You know, funny thing, that's my sister's birthday. So I'm very intrigued to see what somebody was doing in Florida on November 11th. This says that on November 11th, there was a Florida man that stole an alligator from a golf course, and then he tried to teach it a lesson by throwing it on top of a roof of a bar. What? Also, on November 11th, there was a naked Florida man that snuck into a restaurant and started eating ramen noodles. What? This is the guy. This is the dude who broke into a restaurant for 4 hours. He ate ramen noodles and took his clothes off. On September 30th, there was a Florida man that threw a Bible at a cop. He broke into his neighbor's house because he claimed that God told him to throw a Bible at the cop. What? Imagine you're a cop and you get a call that somebody's breaking into a house. So you show up and you expect him to like shoot you or stab you. No, he just throws a book at you. What the All right, so today's date is July 28th. So let's see, July 28th, Florida man. Let's see what happened on this day in the past. So last year on June 28th, so 1 year ago today, there was a guy called John Earl Taylor. He's 34 years old. He approached somebody and he asked them if they could buy chicken nuggets for him. The person said, no, I don't have enough money. So this John dude pulled out a gun and robbed him because he didn't buy him chicken nuggets. He stole his car, crashed his car, and now he's in jail for armed robbery, carjacking, driving with a suspended license, and fleeing and eluding the police because somebody wouldn't buy him chicken nuggets. All right, let's pick this one. January 21st. That seems like a kind of a cool date. Let's see. January 21st. What happened in Florida on January 21st? This guy right here went to Waffle House to get some food. Apparently they didn't cook his bacon right, and he started screaming at the people who were working, complaining about how his bacon was cooked. They said that he was screaming, you better cook the effing bacon right. The cops showed up, they told him to come outside. He didn't come outside until they tried to tase him. So this dude went to jail because he was complaining about how his bacon was cooked. Also on January 21st, there was a Florida man who was wanted by the cops because he was selling drugs. He thought he could hide from them by diving underwater in somebody's lake. He went underwater in somebody's backyard and thought he was gonna get away. When he had to come up for air, they got him. This isn't GTA, bro. You cannot get away from the cops by going in the water. People in Florida, I don't even know. On January 21st, everything was happening in Florida, bro. It says there was a Florida man that they call the pooping perpetrator. The reason they call him that is because at 2:30 a.m., there was a guy caught on surveillance video breaking into a Joe's Crab Shack food place. He climbed through a small window that he broke. He stole a bunch of stuff when he was in there, and guess what he did? He pooped on the floor. He also grabbed a hat that said Joe's Crab Shack, and he wore it as he walked around the restaurant, and as he was pooping, he was wearing the worker's hat. This is the guy right here. He's just walking around the restaurant. He just took a poop. This one says October 24th, and this dude's like profile picture looks really weird, so I guess we can do it. October 24th, I feel like that's a day that people were doing some really weird stuff. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I could talk about this on YouTube. I'm gonna do it anyway. There was a Florida man, this is the guy. He was arrested on October 24th after he went into Target, grabbed a Olaf doll, like Olaf from Frozen. He grabbed the doll and began to hump the toy. Police report claims that he did something to that doll and then put it back on the shelf. And then after he did that, he grabbed a large unicorn stuffed animal and began to do the same thing with that. The cops got him and he admitted to doing stupid stuff. He said he was doing stupid stuff. Okay, so you know how I asked you what your birthday was? This dude commented and said March 4th. We have not done March, I don't think. I feel like March 4th is a day where people are crazy. Yup. On March 4th, a guy from Florida was accused of jumping on his neighbor's trampoline while having no clothes on and then broke into her home while he still didn't have any clothes on. Adrian Lee Gonzalez Bradway, 21 years old, he was arrested and charged with burglary and criminal mischief with property damage of more than $200. I don't know what any of that means. According to the sheriffs, he showed up naked at his neighbor's house and began tapping on her door. 30 minutes later, somebody saw him jumping on her family's trampoline while not having any clothes on and then broke into her house. You know what I want to search up? Let's look up December 25th, because that's Christmas. People better not be doing weird things on Christmas, right? This said there was a Florida man who seriously injured somebody because they were listening to loud music. What? A Florida man shot and injured a guy because he was listening to loud music. Let's see what people did on July 4th. People go crazy on July 4th with all the fireworks and stuff. This says there was a Florida man who pretended to be a firework and screamed all night. What the fuck? On July 4th, there was a girl named Sarah Warnicki, and she could hear somebody outside of her house screaming very loudly at 3 a.m. When she went outside, there was nothing to see, so she shouted out saying, "Shut up." And to that, the guy continued to pretend to be a firework and was saying like boom and crack. What the? Speaking of crack, are these people from Florida on crack? Like, do we know what's in the water in Florida? If you live in Florida, you might want to move. I'm scared for you. If you want to watch another one of my videos, click right here. It's a random video. YouTube thinks you should watch it, I guess. I don't know. Click that. Or click right here and unsubscribe from my stupid channel. Peace.